Well, hello my lovelies, my name is Richard Michalek and I live in Great Britain for a few years now, but I'm originally from Czechoslovakia, if you wanted to know this. But today I'm here to tell you one main thing, which is this. It is possible, definitely it is possible. And what's possible is this. 12 years ago I stopped eating completely any sugar, anything which looks like pudding, which looks like dessert, which looks like not even chocolate, which is sugar-free, nothing. I don't eat this. I basically disallowed myself to eat some things like this, and the reason is that because it's not good for you. And why I stopped, because I used to work in the offices in a bank here in Brighton, and every day there was always something on the table, biscuits, chocolate and stuff, and all day for 1 year I was completely just eating this non-stop. And even on my lunch breaks I just went to a supermarket and I bought this like croissants, like 6-10 croissants or something, and I was just eating that because I was so hooked on sugar. And then I came home and I bought Nutella, 1 kilo of Nutella. I just ate that in one hour. So I wasn't really eating any savories. I was just so addicted because I've got addictive personality. And I could, even for Christmas, who lives in Britain, you know, we get these tins of roses or celebrations. So I could eat that in like 2 hours, maybe the whole thing. I'm vegan as well, because I became vegan because I'm for many reasons, but which I do a different video. But basically I stopped eating all these things, and it's possible. That's what I'm here to tell you, because it's possible. So basically one day at office I felt a little bit sick, kind of a little bit dizzy. I don't know what's happening a little bit, and I realized it's probably the sugar thing. So I just allowed myself completely stop eating all that. It wasn't really hard as well, because suddenly my mindset changed, because I knew I kind of I had this aha moment, like the light bulb moment, and I just was so happy that I just had this idea. It's so liberating. Before, for a whole day I was like thinking what I'm gonna buy and how much I can eat, and then when I had one piece, then I just couldn't stop, and I basically was bloated, and so I couldn't sleep properly so often. You know that thing, if you eat processed sugar, then you probably know what I'm talking about. So I'm vegan as well, so I've been vegan for over 10 years now also. But how I get my sugar in, because I come from Czechoslovakia, we used to have trees, apple trees and stuff, so I used to eat a lot of apples then. So I went back on fruit really, and but I don't have to. I realize your body doesn't need that much sugar. I just eat it as a healthy diet as well, because it's a lot of good vitamins in there, vitamin C or something, and also I'll eat lots of berries because that's a very good antioxidant, especially if you're vegan as well. But I still eat, when I have 1 apple, then I eat maybe 20 apples, because I have a lot of people probably know what I'm talking about. I have addictive personality, and I've got this theory that if animals, for example, had money, or for example dogs, they would go to shop, they would probably obese, they would be probably a little bit fatter, because people, we are organic things and we like eating, and that's you need. So a lot of people are really good, they watch it, but a lot of people in the world I know, or actually you can see it on streets, probably like are a little bit obese, which is not really good for you, and all of it is sugar. So you get so liberated. So basically you stop craving, you stop when you don't allow yourself to eat any of this. So you just, mindset changes, and you just don't have any cravings. You don't look for anything which has sugar in it. But if you don't allow yourself to eat any biscuits or anything, any chocolate, then you don't really, your mindset really doesn't. You're just like free, almost free, or like new person. That's what I saw about myself. We steam our vegetable, which is amazing. You don't have to cook, because you retain. You can. Not that many people know, for example, and that's quite an important thing. Not that many people know. Carrot or broccoli or cauliflower, it just takes 3 or 7 minutes or something to steam, and it's amazing, because it doesn't. When you cook it, when you cook in water, carrot or something, then all the juices, all the nutritions go into the water. If you don't drink the water, it's not good. So vegetable, really, carrots, cauliflower, broccoli, if you eat it raw, it's even better for you. But if you just steam it a short time, then it's amazing. And if you don't use salt at all as well, because you get salt, you don't eat we haven't been using salt at all for a long time, because if you buy bread, we try to do our own bread, but if you should buy bread in, for example, supermarket, there is already salt. So we buy whole grain or brown bread, so that's completely enough for you for a whole day. So, but I try not to eat bread. I don't hardly eat any bread. I usually like brown rice and stuff, but you always get salt somewhere. So we don't do salt at all. So what I want to say that when my girlfriend does this steaming vegetables, so it's so sweet, naturally sweet, naturally, you don't need any sugar. And I'm judging by myself, because I realize body doesn't need that much sugar, and completely, if you eat your meal and you have lots of vegetable, that's completely naturally sweet, and or your lots of different fruit, if you eat during the day, it's completely enough for your intake. So that's why I wanted to really share with you today that I've been doing this since 2007. Today is 19th of September 2019. And it's 12 years basically now I've been doing it. I feel stronger than ever, and I just wanted to share this with you, like whoever wants is playing with this idea to stop, it's going to help you, I'm sure. But one thing I need to stress a little bit also is that I am really kind of lazy, a little bit vegan or like non-sugar diet eater, that I'm kind of lazy researching nutrition, because I until now, I think I didn't really care, because all I cared is how I feel, and so I just knew what I'm eating is healthy, so I really care about that. And maybe I wasn't really taking all the nutrition I need, but I just feel good, I'm strong and stuff. So, but my girlfriend always is telling me I need to look about nutrition as well. Basically, that's what I want to say. I'm not a doctor, I'm not a nutritionist or anything like this. So if you have any health reasons, health issues or health considerations, when we drink in Czechoslovakia spirits, for example, we don't use any mixes, because it's so full of sugar, and that's why like kids, for example, when they're young, because they eat they like basic foods like sugar, like chocolate and stuff, so that's why a lot of them are hyperactive, because they just have sugar, makes you hyperactive as well. And that's why also in Great Britain, for example, or like around the world, people who drink, for example, I used to love drinking a lot. I a little bit stopped much because it's expensive, and also people are not drinking as much as in Europe. Even people think maybe they drink quite a lot in Britain, but not as much. Believe me, and like in Europe, lots of spirits drank their beer as well, constantly. And so when you put sugary mixer, for example, like juice or something like. In your vodka, for example, and you have few of them, then you get drunk and you get hyperactive, and people fight and people just scream and are crazy. I don't want to even mention those names, because they are bad companies. For example, all these juices, all these energy drinks, they are full of sugar, and it's bad for you. So I'm just judging from my own experience that your body doesn't need that much sugar, and if you eat all these chocolate bars and like cakes and stuff, and it's so bad for you, and it's completely enough if you just eat naturally sweet vegetable or fruit, and you get enough energy from that. But as I said, I'm not a nutritionist or a doctor, so if you have any concerns about your health, or you have any health issues, or you're diabetic or something, then definitely consult your doctor or nutritionist before you do anything like this. But from my own opinion and my own experience, I just want to share this with you that is so good for me. And my own opinion is that you don't need sugar at all, this processed sugar at all. Is completely enough if you have just naturally sweet vegetable, naturally sweet fruit, and that's completely enough for your diet. If you're a healthy person, like for example me, yeah. And so that's really wanted to share with you, and you see how much your mindset will change if you don't. And my recommendation is just don't allow yourself to eat anything. No chocolate, sugar-free chocolate, no sugar-free desserts, sugar-free puddings. Just don't allow yourself, and you get liberated. You get this aha moment, and suddenly you just stop thinking about it, and it won't bother you. You won't fight all day with yourself. That just maybe I have a little bit of this, maybe sure I have, and like for an hour, you know what I'm talking about, maybe a lot of you guys, maybe for an hour you just like watching this biscuits can or something, and you think, oh, maybe I can resist one more hour, and I'm gonna have one maybe later just before I go to sleep, and then you have 50 later, 50 of them or something. So you get rid of all these fighting, all this kind of thing, and you're just gonna be so beautiful because you just, you know, you can't have any, and it changes my mind, changed my mindset, and it's just like amazing. It's really, I would really recommend it, and it's possible. That's what I want to say for healthy people. I'm sure, and I'm sure for a lot of unhealthy people. I mean, a little bit as well, diabetes, because I'm vegan, and so that's for another video. But there's if you're on vegan or plant-based diets, you can get rid of it. Helps so much with diabetes as well, and so much with your health issues. I used to have a little bit of when I was younger, because I used to play almost professionally basketball, and I had, for some reason I had I think it's genetically I had high blood pressure a little bit. So but I'm vegan, and it's completely gone, and that's my own. We come all different sizes and shapes. Don't take that's just my opinion and my own experience. Everyone is different. So before you do anything, they consult your probably the doctors or nutritionists, but a lot of the Western medicine is maybe not as good. So because apparently, my very good friend Josh, who is a GP here in Brighton, and his name is actually Vegan Dr. Josh, I think, and he's been a vegan for 10 years as well, and he talks about a lot of things, and it's an amazing video he's got. I can share that in my on this video. It talks about nutrition for people and stuff, you know. So basically, I'm not nutritionist or anything, but my own opinion is that it helps the vegan food. For example, people can get rid of lots of bad illnesses and bad conditions, and because we get a lot of things from meat or dairy which we don't need, or which is not good for your body, and you get protein from vegetables so much, or from fruits, only one thing which you don't really get apparently is B12. Every time someone asks me, like offers me like chocolate or something, or biscuit, and I said, oh, I don't eat chocolate and stuff, you know. And so, really, why not? And are you diabetic? And I said, no, just for kind of not. And I explained them exactly what I'm telling you now. But so it's quite. I'm happy talking about it, because if it helps someone, that's amazing, and I think it's good. That's why I'm talking about it, because I want to show you that it works, you know. And so yesterday I had this idea to make videos, so hopefully I can help more people in worlds around the world to kind of like share my experience and my opinions, maybe like especially experience that it is possible. And I know a lot of people make videos on YouTube and like on the internet, but I haven't really seen. I had this idea yesterday so that I can make a video, and I had a look on YouTube, and not that many people talk about. Not that many people. Many people talk about like, I haven't eaten sugar for like 3 weeks and I'm dying or something. No, that's not complete rubbish. That's what I really wanted to say, because I've done it for 12 years and I feel good, and I don't really looking back at all, and I don't have cravings. I'm just happy. I don't really, when I see chocolate, I kind of even feel sick. Not really sick, but I don't really feel anything, no relation to any sweets or puddings, and so I'm just so happy, and you feel proud about it so as well when you eat fruit, and so you feel good. But maybe in thousands years, or maybe soon, we can learn about why we're really here on this planet, which I've got lots of opinions about that as well, but we can talk about it later. But maybe even like fruit, in thousands of years we learned that fruit wasn't good, and really abusing your system was great because we are part of something completely different, or whatever, you know. But telling you as I'm feeling now, I'm happy that I'm doing that, and I don't feel any cravings. So people who are a little bit chicken, sorry, chicken. I shouldn't really use chicken, because chicken, we don't know if chicken might be more intelligent than us, you know. But basically all the people on YouTube and stuff or online talking about like, oh, I don't know, how can I live without sugar, without cakes and stuff, or it's so much, to me it's a little bit rubbish, sorry guys, all of you, because I think it's so easy to do, and you just need a little bit strong will, maybe at the beginning, to decide to do this, but it's completely, you don't need that, you have your, I know you have traditions to have like maybe start main meal and then you have dessert, maybe all your family does it, so you're gonna have good family then, but you can have nice fruit instead, but it's just so easy to do, really, really guys, yeah, and so like, you're almost there, you just like kind of, to me, you don't have, it's not even strong will, it's just like something, is addiction basically, it's addiction to sugar, and I don't know what it is, I can't even know, I don't even know what it is, but basically I just wanted to tell you that I just completely, and it wasn't really hard work, it was just because my mindset suddenly changed, because I had this aha moment, yeah, I'm gonna do this, I had this, yeah, in 2007, and it's completely liberated me, and I it was just like easy ride, because I knew I'm gonna change my life. I'm gonna change my life to better. I'm gonna feel better, and I'm gonna feel better, and I'm gonna stop having these fights with myself. Like, can I eat a little bit of this? Can I eat this? And then I feel bad, and I feel I can't sleep properly. Exactly, bloated and all that stuff, and it's just like, it's easily done. That's what I want to tell you. That I don't know what the other guys on YouTube talk about, but and I'm a really healthy kind of person, which, yeah, I have to knock on wood, I think, yeah, but so I'm lucky to be healthy, and I'm 103 years old, you see. No, I'm joking. I'm around 40, so that's what I tell you. Many of you probably have done it, but I've done it and I don't feel like going back at all, because it's just easy. But the main thing, the main thing I wanted to really say is you to maybe get there where I am, like I'm kind of like completely free of anything, just try to stop eating anything which looks like pudding, which looks like dessert, which looks like cake. Try to stop eating all of that. That's what I allowed myself to do. I basically stopped like that. Even like chocolate free, sugar-free chocolate, sugar-free puddings, sugar-free this, because so even they say like chocolate, just chocolate which without sugar, like dark chocolate is good for you. Maybe is that, but to me, I don't think. I'm not sure. As I said, I'm a lazy researcher, but I don't think white chocolate you need to eat that is good for you. Just like another thing which is still trying to kind of hang on to, that this little bit pudding thing. Yeah, I know I'm gonna stop eating chocolate or like sugar, but I'm gonna allow myself to eat this dark chocolate, 90% dark chocolate or 80% or 100%, yeah. But I think to me, to get where I am, that I don't crave at all about any of these like chocolates, puddings and stuff. You just stop. Don't allow yourself to eat none of this.